and it was cool to see. But then we started seeing these sets coming every 45 minutes, and just a very select few, maybe 3 or 4, you know, like Twiggy and Jamie Mitchell throwing it down, and Peter Mell, you know, just going off, and a couple of the young kids. But so many waves went unridden, and in between that, everybody was sitting so wide that these, you know, 40-foot face barrels that were staying open, wide open, were going by the hundreds. And we were all looking, and the guys on the skis that were, you know, doing water safety were just going, dude, we should be towing right now. And then Peter Mell, you know, would zip by, and you know, guys would be yapping at him going, dude, it's tow. These guys haven't caught a wave in 2 hours. Like, it's tow, you know. And so he got a sick bomb on his board, and then he ended up going out with his, you know, son towing him, and he ended up catching one of the big bombs. That was that one big bomb, and it was like, all right. But I wasn't about to pull the trigger and sit behind Peter Mell and just think that I've got that right. So I waited for a couple more guys to go do it, and in that time, guys were coming up to me and just going, dude, you gonna grab a rope, or what? Dude, it's on right now. And I'm like, I had it in my mind thinking the swell was gonna get bigger. We got time. So I went away from all the boats. Took me half an hour to put my goddamn boots on, you know, with ton of soap and all that. And I finally got them on and got my skis on, and it was like, whoa, dude, I hadn't been on this for a while. So I had my partner, which wasn't really the best guy to have, because he hadn't been, you know, driving ski and driving me, because I'm an asshole, you know, when it comes to having stuff done right and making sure that I'm not going to be in the pit or left there. And so we took a wave, hit black hand, and just did a kick out or whatever. And I was like, going, dude, let's not waste our time. Let's just go. And so he's a good driver, but by all means, it wasn't something that, you know, in the back of his head that he's been doing the whole time, and he's ready. And so it was a little green. But I was like, you know what? I want to get at least one wave. I don't care. You know, just get me on the bowl, and I'll make it to the, you know, to the safety of the channel. So we're out there. We pull up, and there's 6 skis, Jeff Clark, everybody, and Lucas Chumbo's looking at me like scratching his head, going, okay, these guys are a little weird, but let's get some waves. So then a set came, and I said, you know, hey, let's just get in line. Let them go. They got it, and they all went for the first 2 waves of the set. And then a third one came, and I turned around and I said, dude, let's just take it. Let's just go. Let's go. No one's here. So we went on, and it was peaking way outside the buoy. I mean, way, way far out. And it was peaking there, and then it would kind of hit a deep section, and then you kind of had to make it through that, and then it would bowl on the inside. So I took off on that with a good amount of speed, and then my wave, being the third wave, seemed a little bit smaller. And once I got to that little deep section, it started to kind of fall back and just turn into a mound. And I had a lot of speed on the skis, but you know, on a surfboard or a tow board, you've got so much more glide, you know, having a bigger surface area. So I was just kind of doing the same thing with the ski poles, just get me forward. And I remember getting to the top of the pinnacle, and I even, just for fun, as I was going by, everybody was, you know, way on the shoulder, I just kind of went into a little speed tuck for, you know, like a split second, and laughed, you know, and then just did this big bottom turn, and then it started to kind of hit the inside bowl. And it wasn't, you know, mind you, like the biggest bomb or anything. I mean, I wanted it, but it was a great wave to start on. And got a bottom turn, came up, and started to hit the inside, and just did this big, you know, kind of just roundy kind of, you know, gaffing turn, and then kind of straightened out, and then hit a couple bumps, and then made it to the safety of the channel. And my guy went around everybody and came and grabbed me, and I said, dude, let's go get another. And the cheers that I got from, and adrenaline's going, so you don't hear everything, but it was so loud of guys in the lineup, like, you know, I mean, they were just screaming, you know, and it wasn't like, kook, it was just like, they were just, I think, half blown away, and then blown away that I made it, you know, and it wasn't like a new thing, but I think for some it was like, what the F is going on? And it was rad. And then the boat and everybody was just going off, and, you know, guys in the jet skis that I've known for a long time were all, yeah, Chuck, right on, dude. And so I went.